Okay, everyone, and welcome back, finally, to DDLCP. Now, I know we all know I was gone for a really, really long time, and I profusely apologize for that. I was gone for like, what was it, 2-3 months? And I apologize for that. I promised myself that I'm going to upload more consistently. And I think that I'll start with a relatively not too upload heavy schedule because I have work. So I think I'll make it my thing to upload on Wednesdays and Fridays, maybe once or twice a day, depending on how much storage I have on this thing. So yeah, I'll definitely make my uploads more consistent. So you can definitely expect uploads from me on Wednesday and Friday for sure. And if I feel generous, I might just upload on the weekends as well. But regardless, as you may also notice, my videos aren't scripted, not in the slightest. And the reason I do that is because I feel it makes my reaction seem more genuine. Now, it just so happens that I did already play this mod, but it has been fucking forever since I last played it. So I don't remember everything that happens in it. So technically, it's like a pseudo blind playthrough. So yeah. The reason I don't script my videos is because it makes my reactions and my commentary seem just a lot more genuine, a lot more heartfelt than it would have if I had scripted it. I don't want my videos to feel like I'm just a robot reading off a script. Ah, there it is. I was wondering when the music would start up again. I never actually stayed on the title screen so long that the music stopped playing, but... Alright, so I'm so sorry for my long absence. More consistent videos, and once I get that job going, because your boy's got a job, and I gotta work. So... I'll actually be getting paid. So sooner or later, you might actually see an upgrade in camera quality. I'll no longer have to use my phone. And I might get myself an actual decent mic for once, so you can hear what your boy is actually saying. So let's just dive right in, shall we? Where we last left off, we were pretty close to the tail end of the Sayori route. Well, not tail end, there's still a few ups and a few downs that happen. It's mostly ups from here, but there's going to be a few downsides, and the last down, dip, I guess I should say, is the most important one. Screw that one up and you've basically fucked over every single piece of effort you put into this thing, alright? If you fuck up the last choice, it's literally just, all of that effort was for nothing. Even if you made every other choice to be for Sayori, if you make that final choice to be against her, and I'll explain more about that later once we get to the final choice, the entire route is fucked. Spoilers, let's just... It doesn't have to be that way, it's only over if you give up, and I'm determined to go the extra mile for you. Is it only because you've got feelings for me? No, I love you in more ways than just romantically. I love you as... Before I can finish my sentence, she kisses me and holds me close. Damn it. Also, this may just be my fanboy talking, but goddamn am I glad, because I just heard the news that Sayori has yet again won the best Doki charts. And that is the 7th consecutive time in a row that Sayori has been #1 on the best Doki chart. With Yuri, surprisingly enough, consistently falling last. And, well, no, not Yuri. Natsuki. Excuse me. Natsuki. Everybody hates the cupcake. Loli. I'm not entirely sure why, but alright. With Monica and Yuri swapping between third and second respectively. That's the only thing that changes. Yuri and Monica. Natsuki's always last, Sayori's always first. So, fuck yeah. Y'all niggas know who's the best. I jest. All Dokis are best Doki. But we can have our favorites, right? No matter how I try to think about your flaws, they seem so perfect. It's like you're a dream. Sayori. I'm happy you love me, but I feel like I don't deserve your love. I have so many flaws that I hate, and I'm afraid I'll just be a burden to you. We sit down on the grass. A calm breeze blows at us. Worse, I'm afraid I'll just be replaced when you find someone better. Find someone better? There is no one better. I'm sorry, there is no one better. You're stuck with him. There is no one better. Truly, you're the peak. So once we get closer to the end, I'll probably I'll just say this right off the bat. I do not like switching routes in this mod. I do not. When I finish a route, I'm legit. The first time I played this mod, I legit. I'm not kidding. I wish I was. In my mind, I had to put the end of the Sayori route and the Sayori route as a whole in its own separate little universe away from the main Purist mod, so that they could keep on living happily while I took on the rest of the routes with a different version of Alex. Which, by the way, is just a way I name my MC so I can detect any changes and if the game is getting meta. Which, with the Monica route, should definitely happen. I literally, in order to justify switching routes, I literally had to put that in its own little universe so Sayori and MC could be happy together and happy-go-lucky. Until I learned the fact that Monica will always come in to save your ass if you go another route. At least, I'm not sure, but I always do the Sayori route first. But in the other routes, Monica will actually come in and talk to Sayori for you, and thus, Sayori won't actually die. So we perpetually remain in the Act 1 like state. Sayori never actually dies in this mod, even if you choose someone else. Nor does she even attempt it. She rests her head on my shoulder. Aside from the Sayori route, I mean. Because in the Sayori route she does, but that's beside the point. I'm sure you realize just how ridiculous that fear is. If I didn't want to be with you, would I have spent all those years as your friend? And now I want to spend even more time with you. Sayori breaks apart from my embrace and lies down on the grass, with her eyes closed and her face turned towards the sky. Alex, what's the weather? Huh? It's a sunny day. A little smile creeps across her face, and she speaks in a whisper, as if to make it clear that the words she's about to say are meant for my ears only. Maybe it is, but for me, all I see is a black rain cloud that covers the sky. I see a small crack in the cloud, with a tiny ray of sunlight trying to break through. Because of the sun trying to break through, the rain cloud sends a terrible storm on the horizon. It's coming towards me at full speed. The freezing rain, the cold wind. Of course, she can't continue to lay down next to her and put my arms around her. Yeah, that's legitimately all she sees. The weather is just perfectly fine. But to her, it's just a bunch of noise, really. That is the unfortunate reality of living with depression. It's real bad. But I'd pick someone with depression over a knife-happy waifu any day. Like, Christ. Like, yeah, sure, it's a bummer, but, like, I mean, if you truly love someone, I don't think the depression matters in the slightest. Like, if you love them enough to the point where you want to spend the rest of your life with them, their mental disorders should not matter at all. At least that's my opinion. I'm sorry if it's controversial, but that's just how I think about it. That's just how I feel about it. I just feel that if you're truly in love with someone and you want to spend the rest of your life with them, then yeah, sure, the mental illness is going to be a bit of a pain, but it shouldn't matter in the slightest, because that's not the reason you love her. Or them. Love them. I should not be sexist. Oh god, SGWs. Anyway. So yeah, sorry about that little rant, but I just feel that if you willingly choose to date someone with depression, then that should not matter, because you made the choice to date them. That means your love for them exceeds your fear of a little mental disorder. And I know this depression isn't a little mental disorder by any means, but you get what I'm going at. Press myself up against her so she can feel my warmth. It's slowing down. She opens her eyes and continues in the same whisper. You touch me this time. Slow down. Though only for a little bit. That's good. That means we still have a fighting chance. It doesn't stop the rain from pouring down. But sunshine and rain makes a rainbow. Close her eyes and focus on the sun. Can't you see it? Lily closes her eyes and falls silent for a few minutes. I can see the faint hint of a rainbow in the far distance. It's hard to make out since it's so far away, but I think I can see it. Miss lips against hers and cries her face. Oh, this is... It's cheesy, but I love it at the same time. And no, before y'all niggas come at me saying that it's just because I love Sayori. Look, just because I love Sayori does not mean I automatically love anything that she's in, alright? There's a surprising amount of shitty Sayori mods out there. It's probably just to bash her, but like... Well, there's one shitty Sayori mod, which... Yes, I know that's possible to make shitty Sayori mods. And it wasn't shitty because it's like actual, like... grammatic layers and the story that makes no sense. I'm pretty sure the story makes sense. It's just that it's in a different language. because, well, it's a translated Korean mod. Or I think it's a fanfic put to mod. But I'm pretty sure the person who translated it just used Google Translate because there's so many grammar, spelling errors all over the damn thing that it's almost impossible to follow the story. The main vague idea I get from it is that it's just MC and Sayori just reminiscing about the past. That's about all. That's about all of it. And it's set in an alternate universe where they weren't actually childhood friends. I'm not entirely sure what's going on. But yeah, I didn't exactly like that. And again, it had Sayori in it, so that just tells you, no, I don't just like anything that has Sayori in it. Because by that logic, I should hate exit music. Which, I mean, yes, it has Sayori in it, but she's not in her best light, to say the least. I should have hated, what was it again? Outcast. Or New Eyes. Because it didn't have Sayori in it. Well, I did end up hating New Eyes, but not because Sayori wasn't in it. Or, well, she was, but she played a very minor role. I hated it because of how much I despised Yuri. Like, damn, dude. Jesus. Christ. I mean, I get that she's a yandere and everything, but holy shit, he took the whole yandere concept from Act 2 and just cranked it all the way up to goddamn 10,000. But because Jesus Christ, I could not stand Yuri at all. And I get that's probably the idea behind it, but holy shit, every time she spoke, I started seething because goddamn, I hated her. But something like Outcast, which is, again, a Yuri mod, I still liked a lot, even though Sayori wasn't the primary focus. I still liked how it was written and made, and I had a good time playing it. So I don't just discriminate my mods based on if they have Sayori in it or not, so let me just make that very clear right up front. And as evidenced by the fact that I'm still going to be doing the rest of the goddamn girls as well. I'm not just going to do the Sayori route and end it there. No, I'm going to do the Natsuki, I'm going to do the Yuri route, and I'm going to do the Monica route. It speaks for itself. It's the full experience. But anyway, enough ranting because I do that a lot. Maybe having a script does help with me, does help with the constant ranting and rambling. I should probably try and get myself under control a bit more. But let's get back. My head would have been filled with rain clouds as well if you weren't there for me when we were kids. You gave me a reason to keep going. If you can dry the rain clouds out of my head, then I'm certain I can do the same for you. Feel our fingers intertwine with mine. I think if anyone can do it, it's you. I should be well enough to return to school tomorrow. I can't wait to walk there with you. Oh, right, he was sick, I remember. That would be nice, yeah. I think it's better if we hide our relationship. I feel so uncomfortable with the thought of the others finding out. That's what you want. I'll try my best. Though, the thought of being in a relationship with you makes me very happy. It's weird. That makes me happy as well. Not because I make you happy, but because it's something I want. My love is selfish. I don't mind. You've been selfless for too long. I think you should allow yourself to be a little selfish. If you can, then try to be selfish for my sake. You mean, make you happy by taking care of myself? Exactly. How would it make you feel if I didn't take care of myself? I'd be beyond worried. She's gazing her with her eyes. Okay, I'll try, but only if you do it together with me. As soon as she finishes talking, I hear a loud growl from her stomach. Oh shit, she's hungry. My stomach makes the same noise right after that, and I suddenly remember that I never ate breakfast! Well then! Dude, you're sick, for fuck's sake! I guess you didn't eat either, huh? I didn't. That won't do. We should find something to eat then. I nod. Can we maybe wait 5 more minutes? Wait, did Sarah say that or did Alex say that? No, Alex said that. Oh shit, I'm sorry. The first time making you sound like a girl. Can we maybe wait for like 5 more minutes? It feels so uncomfortable. I just made Alex sound like a girl. Well then. MC Best Doki. I'm sorry. MC Best Girl. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, man. I'll never do that to you again, I promise. A bright smile appears on her face. Of course. Thank you. I want to cherish this moment as well. The 5 minutes end up turning into an hour. God damn, you should eat something, dude. You're starving. By the time we eat, the day is already ending. We decide to go for one last stroll around the park before heading home. I follow Sayori all the way back to her house, and I notice that neither of us want to say goodbye. Yeah, love is difficult. After a while, I notice how late it is, so I kiss her goodnight and leave. When I get home, I let out a shout of joy as I realize that I finally have a girlfriend. Hell yeah, boy, moving up in the world. Even if we plan to keep our relationship in until she feels comfortable with it. I mean, you got fucking Sayori's for GF, dude. I couldn't be happier for you. However, as I go to bed, I start feeling anxious. Can I really live up to her expectations of me? Can I really help her with her depression? I mean, the best you can do in this moment is try. Just try your best. That's the only thing you can do, really. It sounds like love isn't enough, and explaining my love won't work either. Just as I'm about to turn off the lights, my phone vibrates. I check it to see that she sent me a message. The message reads, "Can you promise me that you never lie to me?" I quickly reply that I won't ever lie to her. It's hard to fall asleep. I spend hours thinking about her. Before I fall asleep, I'll tell myself I'll do anything to make her happy, even if it's at my expense. Oh, right, the rest of the club, that's the thing. Okay, everyone, that's all for today. Monica's voice snaps me out of my thoughts. I spent so much time thinking about what to do with Sayori after school to the point where we didn't even pay attention to anything that happened in the literature club. I really hope the other girls didn't notice me staring blankly into space, while occasionally throwing glances at Sayori. I mean, dude, you want to keep it hidden, right? Throwing glances in Sayori's direction isn't really helping. just saying, man, if you want to keep the relationship hidden, keep it hidden. Like, don't be obvious. She looks extra cute today, even though she looks the same as always. It's one of the effects of love. Probably. In any case, keeping our relationship secret is harder than I thought. Yeah, no shit. Ever since yesterday, I've noticed that for the most part, all I can think about is my new girlfriend. Jesus Christ, dude. Obsessed much? Even so, we both try to make it seem like nothing happened between us. Just as Yuri and Natsuki leave, however, Sayori announces that she'll take care of cleaning up the room. As she says that, she blinks at me and not understand what she's planning. Ooh, a little bit of alone time. Thus, I volunteer to help out as well, citing Sayori's natural clumsiness as the reason. Monica seems to buy it and leaves the room to us. It's only when we've assured ourselves that nobody's watching that Sayori and I start talking. Phew, I thought it'd never end. Alex, will you help me out? Through her puzzled look. Well, we're supposed to be cleaning. Wait, seriously? Don't worry, I have a plan. Just grab my mop. I sigh and do as she tells me. As we clean the floor, I notice Sayori can't keep her eyes off me. Jesus. Oh, great, they're both obsessed with each other. Do you have any plans for today? No, not really. Did you have anything in mind? Truth be told, I didn't. I wanted to think up something we could do together, but I ended up being distracted by my daydreams of spending time with her. GG. What do you normally like to do? Well, I don't really have that many hobbies. Oh, right. I read that people with depression often lack energy to do much. Yeah. Wait, I know. How about a shopping trip? It's informal, nobody would suspect us being a couple, and, well, I'd really like to buy that manga. Just to be told, I couldn't care less. Though it would be cool to go into the store with her and just show the guys that I have a girlfriend. Hell yeah. In fact, it's just something I say to make Sayori think I'm not doing this for her. Sounds nice. Alright then, let's go once we finish cleaning. I feel cold sweat rolling down my forehead. Oh god, I gotta do actual work. Wait, we're still cleaning? How clean does Monica want this room to be? I don't know. I just thought it'd make her happy if we did a great job. I sigh in exasperation and realize that relationship or not, some things will never change. Besides, even mundane activities are fun as long as we do them together, don't you think? I just nod in defeat and grab the mop. Oh yeah, Alex? I turn to reply, but forget the mop in my hand, and my movement causes the pole to hit me right in the back of my head. Yeah. I smile a fake smile to hide the aching pain in the back of my head. Would you like to, would it be okay if I watch another anime with you? I'm thinking of these a few times. I thought you generally didn't like them. Honestly, I'm still not too into anime, even though I did enjoy the one you and I watched together. But there's something you enjoy, and I feel like I can understand you better if I take part in your hobbies and interests. Makes sense. Besides, I kind of need some more hobbies. It makes me happy that you want to watch them with me. Maybe we could do it while eating dinner. Oh, that's a great idea. Eating dinner. Sarah stops and looks at me again. Alex, mind if I ask you something a little embarrassing? I told you that there'd be no secrets between us, right? Ask away. Thanks. Well, here goes. What would your ideal type of romantic dinner be like? It's clear she's trying to test me. Now, the option for this you need to pick in order to really get on Sarah's good side is nothing too fancy, just regular dinner. Oh wow, same here. Yeah, I'm not... And honestly, I agree with that as well. I mean, yeah, sure, being romantic isn't never hurt anybody, but I'm not gonna go full-on romantic with candlelights. I'm gonna make the atmosphere a bit romantic, sure, but I'm not gonna go full on. Mostly I'll just keep it as a regular ass dinner. I realize most girls aren't like that, or some aren't. I'm not sure how many exactly, but you know, it's a tough balance. You have to cater to yourself, you have to cater to your girlfriend, to your partner. And I do mostly what they'd want. But I sometimes throw myself into the mix, although I think they might think that I think about them too much. Really?
Uh-huh. I feel really put off by fancy restaurants and formality. I just feel so forced.
I'm pretty sure most people don't actually feel that way. At least... But I like to hope that maybe they do. Yeah, I somehow can't imagine you walking into a fancy restaurant.
Am I that lame?
Nope. You're just genuine.
Well, to be honest, the thought of you putting on a fancy suit and getting into a classy restaurant...
Yeah, I look like a complete idiot.
You really would.
Well, at least she's honest.
But you'd still look dashing.
Performs a small dance of joy and nearly tips over a chair. Whoa! I'll grab her by the shoulders to prevent her from falling. You should be more careful.
Oops. Sorry, I guess I got a little carried away, huh? Just the thought of you in a fancy suit makes my heart pound.
Oh, I really thought of myself as an attractive person. To hear her say something like this makes me feel a little self-conscious. Well, you'd be pretty hot in a dress. Oh, hell yeah. Fuck yeah. No, you won't. You know what? No. She looks hot in just about anything. Even that fucking school uniform right there looks... Oh. I could fucking fap to that. I'm kidding, I'm kidding, okay? I'm not that much of a degenerate. Let me make that clear. She still looks pretty fucking good, though.
Really? Hot? Maybe I'll look at dresses when we're shopping then.
Please don't. They're probably so expensive. She gently kisses me.
I don't mind. If that would make you happy, then I don't see why I shouldn't.
Because then I'd have to buy a fancy suit.
Why?
Because it's only fair if you do it. I feel her arms around my neck.
Okay then, fine, I won't do it.
Good. Besides, you look good in anything. Same! I know it! See? Told you!
I don't know. But thank you. Hearing it from you really gives me a boost to my self-esteem.
That's the dog, by the way, in case you didn't notice. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. That's just, our dog is still very young and very energetic, so. Also, she's like... Sammy! She's just trying to be a like guard dog, and it's adorable as fuck, but it can be a little bit annoying, so just try to ignore it, alright? Sorry about that. Very unprofessional, I know. You want to hear it again? Just ask me.
Maybe I will.
She sighs.
This makes you think that confessing to you was the right choice.
Oh, it absolutely was.
It made me so happy just now.
Now I know how you've made me feel for the last few years. We share a passionate kiss as the school bell rings. I look at the time and see that we need to hurry up, or people will grow suspicious as to why there's still students in the facility. We quickly clean the room and leave school just as the gates back out for the day. A few hours later, we return to Sayori's house while I carry some incredibly heavy bags. I dump them on the floor with an exasperated sigh.
I'm so sorry again. I kind of got carried away.
Yeah, you can say that for sure. Why do girls have to spend so much money on clothes? Because they're girls. That's just how they work.
I don't know. Why do guys not care about fashion?
I don't know. Oh, we could do this all night, huh? Both in unison.
Alright, so let's just skip the fight and get right back to the point where we're happy again. Thank you for taking me out shopping. It was so much fun.
Yeah, you really did seem to enjoy yourself. A little too much, I want to add.
Tonight, dinner's on me.
Are you sure? Don't just nearly burn down the house like you did last time.
Of course, I'm not a kid anymore.
What are you making? A mischievous smile appears in her face.
It'll be a surprise. Oh, yeah. While you went to that game store, I went and rented some anime. Could you pick out the best one for a romantic evening?
Of course, leave it to me.
Thank you. I know I could depend on you. Oh, and could you do me a favor and not leave the room until I'm back?
Why?
It's a surprise.
She beams at me one last time before running downstairs like a human-shaped tornado. That's a weird description, but alright. Less than a minute later, I hear a loud crash and a clang of metal. Well, Sayori's in the kitchen. We're doomed.
I'm alright!
Now that I think about it, that clunkiness is one of the things that I love about her. That, and the fact that she takes me seriously. She trusts me. She doesn't treat me like a joke. This is my chance to really shine. I open the bag and see multiple movies. All of them look very romantic. After some careful thinking, I take out my phone and check them out online before making my choice. I end up picking a heartwarming romantic comedy. I hear Sayori singing off-key downstairs, and I feel a smile creep up on my face. I'll be sure to try my best to make this evening one for us to remember. I have to try my best for her sake. Several hours pass, and I neither see nor hear Sayori. I'm sure she's fine, and I promised her that I wouldn't leave the room, but I'm still worried about her. Just as I take out my phone to call her, I hear the front door open and close. Soon, Sayori opens the door to her room, carrying a large tray covered by a bag. Sayori removes the large bag covering the tray to reveal 2 large plates of fresh sushi. Jesus, sushi. Can I fucking English? Just the sight and smell are enough to make my mouth water. Sayori, did you make this yourself? She shakes her head and smiles proudly.
Well, I tried to make dinner, but that kind of didn't turn out quite as expected. So I ran down to the closest sushi restaurant and bought takeaway. I chose all the different flavors that I know you love.
Wow, this is amazing. That's honestly so thoughtful and at a loss for words. She puts the tray on her table.
Sometimes you don't need to say anything. Your expression says it all.
I kiss her and tell her she's the most thoughtful girlfriend I could ever ask for. The reaction causes her to blush and smile sheepishly.
I'm so happy you like it. I'll try my best to always make you smile, Alex. Just like you make me smile every day when we're together.
You make me happy just by being with me, and I'm going to prove it every day.
You're so sweet. I don't know what I did to deserve this.
Exist. That's what you did. Just, exist. Be a thing. I kiss her again. I don't know. Though at the top of my head, I'd say you deserve this from the moment you were born. Fuck yeah. Same here. Same here. I'm glad Alex and I think alike. I'm glad Alex and I think alike. Awesome. He laughs and returns the kiss. I don't think I'll ever get tired of how soft and gentle her lips feel.
We should start eating while the food is fresh. I'm excited to see what anime you picked out.
I was thinking of you when I picked it out. King Sayori's happy face as she clasps her hand together makes it all worthwhile. I'll feel her lean against me as the anime starts playing. Seems like I made the right choice. Sayori really loves the movie I picked out for our first date. That's your first date? Just sitting at home? The movie is about a female detective who travels through time and solves crimes who is both cool-headed and strong. Not sure if that's a real anime. However, midway through the movie, it's a movie. Oh, you only watch anime movies? Not actual, series? I don't know what movie that even is, then. I mean, it can be Spirited Away, because that's the other thing. So the movie, she ends up falling in love with the criminal she's pursuing and ends up getting feelings for her. I want to know if that's an actual anime.
So this is what they call forbidden love, huh?
I guess, I don't really know.
2 people are meant to be together, but can't because of various reasons. It's both tragically bittersweet and romantic at the same time. I mean, look at how she looks at him, and he looks at her. It's clear they're meant for each other, but she's too proud and stubborn to admit it, and he's too mature to understand he's in love with her. Somehow this personality traits make them work even better as a couple.
She hugs my arm and looks at me.
Hey, Alex, do you think you and I can ever make as great a team as those 2?
I blink. You want to solve crimes across time?
No, silly. I mean, as a couple. To be honest, I kind of envy their dynamic.
Everything is possible as long as you wish it enough.
In that case, I wish to be with you forever.
I wish that too, with all my heart. I'll go to the 35-minute mark and then I'll end it there. Because, again, hard drive issues. I had that happen where I recorded for an hour and the entire video was just so big that it didn't fit on my phone and I accidentally deleted it. So I don't want that happening again. Oh yeah, you really get to see the real me, yawning whilst recording. So professional. We watch the movie while eating our dinner. Near the end, there's a scene where the detective and the criminal have to infiltrate a castle through the ballroom by pretending to be a married couple and dance their way through security undetected. That is, ladies and gentlemen, anime. Without warning, Sayori stands up and grabs my hand.
Let's go, Alex.
You want to dance with me? She nods.
Yep, come on, it'll be fine.
Alright, if it's with you, I won't feel that embarrassed. I feel my cheeks getting hotter and hotter as she wraps her arms around my shoulders. Oh god, here we go. I'll go up and put mine around her waist. It's only when we start dancing, awkwardly trying to mimic the movements of the characters on the screen, that I feel comfortable. It's then that I realize how much I enjoy this, because it's something personal between me and her. Swaying back and forth. Seeing her so happy is one thing, but feeling her so close, holding her and dancing with her, I realize that I'm really attached to this girl. As I gaze into her sky blue eyes, I get confirmation that she loves me too. I feel genuine affection from her stare. It's then that I realize that I don't want this to end. Once the scene ends, I don't let go of Sayori. I know she doesn't try to let go of me either. Before long, we forgot about the movie and our food. Well, great, way to let that go bad. We just stand there, hold each other, and stare into each other's eyes. Neither of us dares to breathe out of fear of ruining the serenity of the moment. Well, I mean, you need to, because you gotta pass out. We spend the rest of the evening watching the other two movies while holding each other close and kissing. Sorry if it's sometimes not clear, the text I'm in. Oh god, my poor arms. They're starting to hurt. It's way past midnight when I leave, and as I go home, I feel like my body is light, and I find myself happily skipping about. I can definitely not even read the text now. Stupid autofocus. There we go. All that's on my mind is the girl who I'm growing to love more and more. That night, I have another nightmare. Oh boy, I get to see it. In the dream, I see Sayori kissing another guy. I don't see his face, but she looks happier with him than she does with me. As I come closer, I see that he's the perfect guy. Ah! So he's Chad. Tall, buff, and he turns to face me as he's incredibly handsome as well. MC Virgin and this Chad over here. Oh god. Okay, I'm just gonna keep talking because I don't want you to hear that. He then turns back to her and continues kissing her. She seems to pay no attention to me until I shout her name. When I confront her in the dream, she laughs and tells me I'm only a temporary phase while she got over her depression. Now that she's getting better, she no longer needs me and sees no reason to stay with a loser like me. Don't worry, it's just a dream. It's just a dream, bro. That's not how she sees you. That's not how she sees you. It's just a dream. It's just a dream. Don't worry. The guy in the dream then turns and punches me really hard. Well then, okay. I wake up screaming. Oh god. I wake up and take a look at the alarm clock. It's still very early in the morning. I should probably get back to bed. Despite my best efforts to go back to sleep, a sudden weight on my chest keeps me from falling back asleep. The scene of the dream keeps replaying in my head over and over. Sayori would never do something like that. Right? No, she wouldn't. She absolutely would not do something like that. Holy crap, I'm so... I am so sorry you guys have to hear that. That is beyond embarrassing right now. Damn it. Just try to ignore it, please. She wouldn't just leave me for someone better than me, right? I shake my head and tell myself that I'm just being silly. Sayori isn't the kind of girl who would just abandon me because I'm not good enough, right? She's not gonna leave you, dude. Calm down. I wait for half an hour and then decide that trying to fall asleep again is a lost cause. I take out my phone to text Sayori, asking her if she wants to go for a walk with me before we head off to school. Her reply is immediate. I quickly get dressed, eat a breakfast, and run outside to meet her. What's the time even? 4 a.m.?
Good morning, Alex.
The moment I see her bright smile, I can't help but return it into my face. It'd be nice if we could kiss, but that would make it a bit too obvious that we're in a relationship to anyone who might be watching. Either way, we make our way to school. All the while, we're holding hands, though I don't know if to do it as a gesture of affection or if it's to keep myself warm during the cold morning.
How'd you sleep?
I laugh sheepishly and realize I can't tell her the truth. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Tell her the goddamn truth. I thought you said we no longer keep secrets. What is this? What is this? Tell her the goddamn truth. You know she wouldn't mind. Come on. Tell her about the fucking nightmare. Come on. I guess I slept fine. I woke up way too often, though.
Yeah, I noticed that you're up unusually early.
Speak for yourself. I was worried you'd oversleep again. Your cheeks grow rosy and she continues to whisper.
Actually, I've been waking up earlier these days. I have so many thoughts and feelings that it's hard to keep them bottled up, and it's equally hard not to feel revitalized by them.
I smile, but just then I remember what she said in my dream. Oh, yeah, it's the same here.
I'm so happy to know that I make you happy. I've always imagined my perfect relationship as someone who I could make the happiest man in the world.
Funny how I've wished for the same thing. I pause and blush. I mean that I want to make my girlfriend happy.
You make me so much happy that I probably deserve.
You deserve better than this, but I try my best.
Right back at you.
I feel that it's unusually hard to focus on the stuff they teach us in class today. Not that I usually pay much attention anyway, but today feels like the teacher's voice enters one ear and flies out the other. No matter how I try, I can't get my dream out of my head. You should have told her, dude. Come on, tell her. Look at the other guys in my class. They're all better than me in some way. And all the guys are smarter than me in every way and are almost always at the top of this class with many exams. And then there's plenty that are much better looking than me, and I have several girls in my year attracted to them. To top it off, there's also people like the vice president of the soccer club who makes it even the strictest teachers laugh at his jokes. Not to mention how he knows girls I know like I know my anime. How he knows girls like I know my anime. All of them would be so much better suited for Sayori if they put their mind to it. For some reason, I feel like whenever I look at another guy, I feel threatened. Whenever I look at another guy, I imagine Sayori in a relationship with him instead of me. I shake my head and tell myself that she chose me. She's in love with me and only me. She had her chances with other guys, but she still chose me. Now I wonder, did she choose me because I'm at the lowest point and she didn't dare to aim for anyone better because of her depression, or does she really love me? She really loves you, dude. She, honestly, unironically, really loves you. That's why she's with you. Not because she thinks that you're so low that she can use you as a tool to get over her depression. Not at all. She genuinely, truly does love you. Can I really hope to keep a girl like Sayori interested in a guy like me? I'm so lost in thought that I don't even notice the lunch break starting. It's only when I hear a loud crash that I snap out of my thoughts and turn the face to the source of the sound. I feel sweat rolling down my back when I see Sayori, who lands on her butt, and a female student whose face is painted by a sandwich that Sayori was carrying. Ugh, which way are you going, you clumsy idiot?
I'm sorry, I slipped.
Ew, now your salmon sandwich is in my hair. Jeez, how stupid are you not to see another person standing in your way?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
For crying out loud, I guess you probably don't know what it's like to have long, beautiful hair to tend to, huh? Well, let me tell you, it took me hours to make it look nice, and I've ruined it, you moron! Although I guess I shouldn't be surprised. You're jealous of me, aren't you?
Jealous? I swear it was an accident. Please forgive me.
Shut up! You're jealous that your hair will never be as good as mine, so I bet that's why you cut yours, right? Even the garbage you put in your hair isn't as trashy as you are. Sayori's eyes widen. Okay. Oh god, are you fucking kidding me? Oh Jesus. Okay. Now you've overstepped the line, bitch. Alright, you're about to slap Sayori. Okay. The insults, uncalled for. Totally uncalled for. She said multiple times that she just slipped, she's just clumsy, it was an accident, nothing more. Fucking move on. Jesus Christ, can you act like an adult for like one goddamn second? Holy crap. Don't fucking drag it on like it's the biggest disaster that's ever happened. Yeah, sure, your hair got ruined. Big fucking deal. Just clean it up. Move on. Christ. And now you're about to slap her because she fucking tripped and spilled her toast. I mean, honestly, why? No, I'm not gonna kill her, but I'm gonna be really fucking pissed. I would be really fucking pissed. Truthfully, honestly. I would be fucking pissed. I'm not going to like full on go and fucking say like kill that bitch, she deserves death. No. But she does deserve some punishment. Mostly verbally though, because I'm not gonna slap her. As do mine when I realize the haughty student's about to slap her. Let me guess, he took the slap for her? I dash forward and before the pumpkin hits Sayori's cheek, I cut in between them and feel the full force of the assault. Alex, you stay out of this! I got up. My cheek feels like a pea stud. I stare her down with a very angry expression on my face. Me right now, dude. Stop it. I realize how hostile my voice suddenly sounds. Sayori didn't do anything wrong. It was an accident. There's no reason to insult and try to hurt her. Despite my sudden hostility, the haughty student doesn't let up. I swear, she did it on purpose. She raises her hand to slap Sayori again, but this time I grab her wrist and keep a firm grip on it until she lowers her hand. No, she didn't. I've known her for years and she's just clumsy. Now I could tell the teachers that you used physical violence against another student and insulted her, or I can let you go. If you apologize to her right now, I'll act like nothing happened. What's up the two of you? What a couple of losers. She throws Sayori a contemptuous gaze and walks out of the room with her head held high. Looks like you're telling the teach. I hear my classmates whispering and realize that this is the first time I've ever lost my temper like this. I turn around and glare at them. Show's over. There's nothing to see here. I take my bag and face Sayori, still sitting on the floor, wearing a shocked expression on her face. Let's go, Sayori.
Okay.
We head up on the rooftop of the school where we sit down and Sayori looks at me with tears in her eyes.
I'm so sorry. I didn't see that girl. I just wanted to surprise you and have lunch with you.
Okay, I'm gonna stop right here before I start crying because holy shit, that was terrible. Oh, yeah, like I said, there are still some downs in this story, and that just so happened to be one of them. I'm just going to cut things off right here. So I hope you enjoyed that. That was less than ideal recording circumstances, and I profusely apologize for all the yelling in the background and the dog barking and all that jazz. Gives you a taste of what my home life is like, as I've said before, but please just try to focus on the actual content going on here. And I may have shaken the camera too much. I'm not too sure because I was starting to get back into the story. So, yeah. We hung out at the park, we danced a little to anime, and, well, we just saved our girlfriend from getting some undeserved slap. Seriously, what the fuck is wrong with that student? Christ, and like, act like an adult for fuck's sake. That's probably what I'd say. Be like, oh yeah, you're dragging this on, and she just slipped and threw her sandwich over you. Yeah, sure, big deal. Can you like act like a goddamn adult for 1 second, just move on? Say it's okay, it's fine, I'll just clean it up and leave. You don't even have to stay. And fucking slapping her forward is even worse. That just means you're a fucking low ass scum that can't handle even a little bit of fucking something happening to you. Seriously, you're a fucking kid. Grow the hell up. And again, I would be directing that at the student, at the bitch that just tried to slap Sayori. Not Sayori. Not in a lifetime. But yeah, enough about my love for Cinnamon Bun. Let's just end it right there. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, please, here comes the classic YouTuber outro. Please subscribe or like. Either or, I really don't care. You don't have to do both. I'm not gonna learn kids with a fucking raffle because I don't have anything to give away. So yeah. If you did and you want to see more like it, then please do subscribe because, like I said, I'll be going more of a steady, normal upload schedule from now on. So yeah. You can hit the bell too if you want to stay notified. Not that it particularly matters. I don't really care. I do this mostly as a hobby anyway. But anyway, see y'all later.